Taurus. Welcome. This is your zodiac love reading for the next 7-ish days. Please do watch your Rising Moon and Venus videos as well. Oh, I do have a second channel, Tana Tarot Pick a Card, link below. Also, I am open for personal readings. Email below in the description box. Just email me. And I am trying something new. It's called True Tarot. If you are interested, you can get a free reading. All you have to do is send me an email with free reading in the line, subject line, in caps if you will. And the deal is, the reason it's free is because if you will share your initials, your person's initials, and birth dates, or at least astrological signs, I will read the story online and do a reading for the group, for the collective here, all my subscribers and viewers. The reason being, sometimes these readings can seem so like disconnected. I mean, even if they resonate, it's like, well, I know, 1,000 other people are watching these, or hundreds, but it's like, I feel like we all go through similar situations, and if I start sharing real, true to life stories, number one, we can all learn from the stories, from the messages that come from spirit, the advice, the messages, the insights. And also it's real. And that's why I'm calling it True Tarot. It's real. It's not just, something general that is getting put out there. So anyway, if you don't mind your story being shared, I will do it for free, but it will be a public video for the collective to watch. So let me know. Send me an email. I don't know how many I'm going to get. I may have have to go down a list, and it may take me a while to get to them all. But I will definitely let you know when the day that yours is going to air, so that you don't miss it. Alrighty. So I'm really excited about that. I already have a few, so I'm going to get going. I think this weekend I'm going to put up my first one. So please do send me an email if you're interested. Alrighty. Okay, Taurus. We're going to lay out 3 oracle cards. Obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Well, let's go ahead and pull the cards, but it looks to me like you either are or will have something stable. There may be a challenge at first due to unhealed wounds, and there may be some time may be needed apart or alone for a person to heal and recharge. But bottom line, we have the message that this relationship can stand the test of time. Let's go ahead and lay out the tarot and see what messages we get. We have the Knight of Swords, the 7 of Cups, Judgment, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Death, the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Magician, 10 of Cups. Interesting. So, I feel like there's a relationship, yet these cards are really, to me, talking about you. Usually, I kind of have placements, to help keep things organized in my head. Like the top row is usually you, the second row is usually the other person. But I feel like this is about you. And we will pull some clarifying cards. You know what? Let me... Okay, yeah, I had to realize that I had pulled some of these in the last reading. Okay, good. So here's the deal. I feel like with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups, you had confusion, disillusionment about relationships. Could have been a specific relationship. Could have been someone was causing, helping to cause this confusion for you. With the Seven of Cups, that person could have had multiple options. I feel like with the Knight of Swords, you kind of said, you know what? This isn't my bag. I'm running away. Yeah, I feel like this is you leaving the old relationship that was confusing. The person was an illusion. They weren't really who they said they were. I feel like they may have had multiple options. It was just a mess, okay? And I feel like you left. Now, I do feel like you've been doing some healing. I feel like you've taken some time away and you've been doing some healing, because with the Judgment card, I really do see you learning the lesson. Like, I feel like there was a lesson to learn from that. Like, maybe you were accepting less than you deserved, or maybe you were, something like that. You were trying to, maybe you're trying to like heal this person when really what you needed to do was heal and protect yourself, something like that. So I feel like you learned the lesson from this old unhappy scenario, and you determined that you're going to try again, that you want a second chance. And this card is here telling you that you are being given a second chance. Now, I'm getting a couple of messages from this second row here. I feel like you're getting a new start with someone that you're passionate about. It could be a fire sign. This relationship is based on truth and communication. With the Death card, I feel like this is signaling the end of the old unhappy way of doing relationships. And there's like a new way, a new day in truth. Because it's death and rebirth, and death is the end of an old automatic way of doing something and the beginning of something new, a new way. And I feel like you had a pattern, Taurus, an unsatisfying, confusing pattern that you had with relationships before, and that you're learning the lesson, and you're excited about having a new start. You're learning your truth, okay? And I think it was unhealed wounds that blocked you, but I think you pulled back and you healed, okay? It was probably childhood stuff. Maybe you felt like you needed to prove yourself. Maybe you were searching for, sometimes the relationships that we choose can be like our parents' relationship. Say if we grew up in a chaotic or alcoholic household and we didn't feel safe, that's the kind of relationship that we choose because it feels normal. And you're learning that, well, while that may have felt normal or familiar, it's not the healthiest way for you to be, okay? What I like here about the 9 and the 10 of Wands is it's like, yes, it's further confirmation that you're putting down this heavy burden you're not hanging in there doing the same thing anymore with the Nine of Wands. You're getting ready to, this is a real opportunity for you to put away that heavy burden of the old way of doing relationships. And what the Magician card tells me is you really do have everything. It's interesting, Judgment, Death, Magician. What this tells me is moving down this way, learning the lesson, doing something new, and with the Magician, you have all the tools that you need. You have discernment, you have the truth, you have, you still have love in your heart, you still want stability. And what's really cool is with the Magician, it shows me that you're becoming more in touch with your higher self or with your source. Like you're starting to trust your own intuition. So you're taking this energy from the 3D and you're pointing it down and you're using it to deal with your, from the 5D, and you're using this energy and taking it down and using it in your regular everyday 3D life of relationships. We end up with the 10 of Cups, okay? I do feel like there's love in your future. What this is telling me is you have everything you need to be able to have the beautiful, romantic, idyllic, loving, happy life that you want. I do feel like with these 6 of Swords, it could be a spiritual journey, or you could actually be moving. So there could be moving. Okay? You could be physically moving to a new location where you find love. Can't remember if I cut these or not. I want to pull just a couple of clarifying cards, Taurus. But I think this is pretty clear. Moving away from the old way of doing relationships, getting a second chance, and this new relationship, whether you've met this person or not, will be able to stand the test of time. And I feel like either you or the new person may travel. Like if you move and you meet someone, this next person could be, the one, because your vibration is rising, and you are moving to the next level, if you will, of growth and understanding and intuition. You're learning the tool, you're learning the lessons, you have the tools. Or if you meet someone, the next person, and they say they just moved to the area, bam, that could definitely be a clue. We have the 5 of Swords. It's about letting go. To me, this is really the healing thing, like recharging and healing, working on that negativity in your head, the old beliefs about relationships. You may have told yourself stuff like, I don't know how to have a good relationship. I was absent that day. I used to tell myself like that, stuff like that. We have the Tower. We have the Death and Tower. Yes, you are blowing up the old way. Confusion, disillusionment. We have the 7 of Cups twice. That really shows where you were coming from, okay? 7 of Swords. I feel like I feel like you chose people who did not treat you well. We have the 3 of Wands. To me, it's about daring to dream about a good future, putting effort out. It's like when I told you about your vibe raising, when your vibration rises, when you get to become more high vibe and you start to trust your intuition and channel more positive energy into your everyday life, that's when good things start to happen. And that's what I see here with the 3 of Wands. You're daring to dream, you're putting action into it, and you're waiting for your ships to come in, and then your ship, the Hierophant, the Sun. Yeah. It's the next one, Taurus. The next person you meet, that will be the stable one. I see a huge growth with Death and the Tower. Huge. Gone is the old way. We've got the Death and the Tower, putting down that heavy burden, that old ucky way of doing relationships, healing, new start, new exciting start in the truth, your truth, okay? You have everything you need to have the 10 of Cups for your dream to come true. Hierophant is marriage. Sun is just, hello, the most beautiful, happy, joyous. You're going to do a complete 180 as far as relationship goes. And by doing that and by learning the lesson, Spirit is sending you a beautiful, stable, solid relationship. Exactly what you want, Taurus. Lovely. So this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.